Roger, Yarmouth Coast Guard Radio. This is little TJ standing by on channel 16. Over.
So, Kevin, is it a good day to go lobster fishing or a bad day?
Definitely a bad day. It's definitely a bad day. We got southwest winds coming here in Yarmouth, blowing 20 to 30 knots. Expected to probably increase as the morning goes on, and they're going to pull around to the eastward and blow up again.
It's the crack of dawn in Yarmouth Harbour. Things look pretty calm here, but outside the harbour is the North Atlantic Ocean.
Roger, on that message, you gave me winds 20 to 25 knots. What direction were they coming from, over?
And today the Atlantic's none too kindly. A small flotilla of lobster boats braved the gale. The last glimpse of land is Cape Horseshoe Island Light.
I cannot see the name of the vessel, but the vessel is always all I can see is the map, that's it.
Almost right away, things start to go wrong.
Can you see anybody in a left raft or any other vessels nearby? We're looking for any survivors. We haven't found anybody yet, over.
A boat called Calypso has gone down. Nobody knows if there's any survivors. An Armed Forces Hercules is called in to search the water.
Here, you go to where you see the wreckage or the debris or the sunken vessel, and get back to me if you find any survivors or anything like that.
The crew of the Calypso were very, very lucky. Moments after they took to the life raft, a fisherman came along and rescued them. It's almost noon and the winds are still building. Every boat out here is having difficulty punching into the 45-knot winds. It's a tough time standing. It's even tougher trying to launch lobster traps off a heaving deck. The Coast Guard auxiliary vessel heads back into Yarmouth. It's been pounded for almost 8 hours. But this boat's been pounded as well, and it's heading out with another load of lobster traps. For CBC News, I'm Rob Gordon in Yarmouth.
I'm Paul Barr in West Dover. That's about 50 kilometers southwest of Halifax. Like racehorses that have just left the starting gate, they're on their way to the fishing ground. The start of the lobster season. It's the biggest one-day logistical operation in Atlantic coast water. More than 6,000 fishermen in 3,000 boats off to harvest the richest catch of all.
You never seen too many doing that, did you?
What kind of a season do you think it's going to be?
Bad.
Last year, the lobster catch was worth $125 million to the fishermen. Each boat can set 250 traps. For some of the smaller boats, that means 5 or 6 trips to drop all their traps. Now, for the bigger boats, it's not much better. Although they make fewer trips, they must go farther out to sea in deeper water. The ocean this time of year is not user-friendly.
The main thing is you just got to be careful, watch what you're doing, eh? You know, you always got to have someone to the wheel and everything, and just take your time. There's no hurry, you know. You got till the end of May to do your lobstering, so you know you get them out when you get them out.
This looks like it's a young man's game now.
Pretty well, yeah. Yeah, you need a strong back and a weak mind for this racket.
It's difficult to tell how well the lobster fishery will go or how it's going, because if you talk to a commercial fisherman and ask them how's the fishing, they always have the same answer. It's terrible. It's lousy. It's the worst year I've ever had. I'm not catching anything. But like their fathers and their grandfathers before them, they'll set to sea, set their traps, expect the worst, and hope for the best. Paul Barr, CBC News, West Dover.